All right, welcome back. Up next, Forum Daily's weekly cryptocurrency and digital asset update with Catherine Murray, host of The Buck Stops Here. All yours, Catherine.
Thanks, Seema. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your weekly cryptocurrency digital asset update. I am Catherine Murray. Well, we have seen cryptocurrencies trend lower alongside the equity markets this week, really driven by concerns and volatility surrounding the Russia-Ukrainian headlines. That has been a key driver to cryptocurrency markets this week, and also, of course, the equity markets. We are seeing Bitcoin as well as Ethereum trade down to the tune of about 3 to 4% today. And this follows Bitcoin down by about 6% over the past week over week performance, that is. We are still, however, seeing the overall market at about $1.8 trillion for cryptocurrency assets. Bitcoin, of course, representing about 40% of that, Ethereum about 18%. A lot of news items to hit today. We have heard that the Millennium trading app, Robinhood, is planning to use cryptocurrency as their move into developing and building their global brand. Now, of course, they are known for trading equities. Again, there's going to be a real push in terms of the cryptocurrency business from a global perspective, according to Robinhood. New York Stock Exchange, interesting here. They want to be a marketplace for NFTs, remember, non-fungible tokens. And they want to do for NFTs what they've done for the equity business. Again, being a go-to place, a marketplace for NFTs. Speaking of NFTs, Universal Music Group is partnering with an NFT platform in order to develop NFTs for various record labels and artists and operating platforms that they have. Apparently, the first artist out of the gate for an NFT perspective is going to be a British songwriter and singer, Callum Scott. I had to look him up. Music is beautiful. In terms of other news around the globe, Singapore's bank, DBS Bank that is, has opened up a digital asset trading desk. That was in early 2021 for institutional investors. But what they're also planning to do is actually open a digital trading desk for retail investors in 2022. So interesting, again, to see the move from a traditional bank into the cryptocurrency world. But it does go both ways, because FTX, which is one of the largest, most predominant crypto exchanges, is actually apparently planning to also offer trading in derivatives and equities. So one-stop shop, perhaps we are calling this. Also interesting to note, the money continues to pour into new funds. The very well-known Silicon Valley VC firm, Sequoia Capital, is planning to launch a $500 to $600 million fund focused on liquid tokens. Also, really interesting to note when we think about mining for Bitcoin, and as we know, all the energy it takes to do that, the major energy company, ConocoPhillips, ticker there is COP, they're supplying a Bitcoin mining project with nat gas, natural gas from their Bakken Shale in North Dakota. Nat gas is a byproduct of oil production, and if there's no pipeline infrastructure to put the nat gas in, it basically just goes up into the air and burns in the air. It's flaring. Instead, and this is not necessarily new news, but interesting to note that they have partnered with a Bitcoin mining company. And away from that as well, regulatory front, the former number 2 at the Bank of Canada, Carolyn Wilkins, did have an op-ed piece this week, this Wednesday, Financial Post, really saying that Canada needs to get on the forefront of putting some proper regulations and guardrails in the cryptocurrency space to make sure that financial stability exists. And keep in mind that this has been an increased focus in terms of the regulatory environment in Canada, given the fact that there's been more focus on cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin funding, perhaps some of the organizers of the convoy in Ottawa, the truckers' convoy that is. Of course, we all know that. And lastly, I'm going to end on the Olympics here. Interesting to note that according to the PBOC in China, that there's about $300,000 worth of digital assets being used at the Olympics. This is China's digital asset, the E-CNY. The reason why this is important is because it's a bit of a test pilot for their digital currency. Bahamas, as an example, has a fully functioning digital currency. But think about the size and scale of China if, in fact, this is continuing to work. And we're seeing this play out at the Olympics. Apparently, again, $300,000 per day being used by various athletes and organizers. Nima, I'll leave it there. Back to you.
Digital currencies at the Beijing Olympics. Very interesting, Catherine. Thanks for that. For more on cryptocurrencies, along with analysis and news on the markets, be sure to tune in to Catherine Murray on the Buck Stops Here.